പിണറായി വിജയൻ എന്ന ഞാൻ ഒരു ദിവസം രാവിലെ പെട്ടെന്ന് മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി കസേരയിൽ ആകാശത്തുനിന്ന് പൊട്ടി വീണ് ഇരുന്നയാളല്ല.
ഈ കൈകൾ ശുദ്ധമാണെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ശുദ്ധമായതുകൊണ്ടാണ്, വെറുതെ പറയുന്നതല്ല. ആരുടെയും മുന്നിൽ തല ഉയർത്തി പിടിച്ച് പറയാൻ പറ്റും.
നമ്മൾ ഏത് സ്ഥാനത്തിരിക്കുന്നതായാലും അതൊരു പ്രത്യേക നിയോഗത്തിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമാണെന്ന് കാണേണ്ടതേ ഉള്ളൂ. എപ്പോഴും അവിടുന്ന് മാറേണ്ടതായിട്ട് വരും. പാചകം ഒരു കലയാണ്. ആ കലയിൽ ഞാൻ അത്ര വിദഗ്ധനല്ല. പക്ഷേ ഇടയ്ക്ക് ഞാൻ ചായ ഉണ്ടാക്കുമായിരുന്നു, നേരത്തെ ചായ കുടിക്കുന്ന കാലത്ത്.
5 കൊല്ലം മുൻപ് BJP നേമത്ത് അക്കൗണ്ട് തുറന്നു. അത് ഇത്തവണ ഞങ്ങൾ ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്യും.
അമ്മ ഇതിൽ കമൻറ്റ് കേട്ടോ കേട്ടോ, നിങ്ങൾ ആളെ വിളിച്ചാൽ മതി.
Kerala has seen all the faces of Pinarayi Vijayan, a strategist, a politician and an administrator. Now, the big question is, will he become the chief minister for the third time?
അങ്ങനെ ഒരു മെയിനായിട്ടൊരു പ്രശ്നമൊന്നും പറയാനില്ല. എന്നാലും നമ്മുടെ അതുകൊണ്ട് താല്പര്യമാണ്. തുടർന്ന് പോയാൽ നമുക്ക് നല്ലത് തന്നെയാണ്.
We want a change. For the last 70 years, we are being cheated by the UDF and LDF.
മുഖ്യമന്ത്രി എന്ന നിലയിൽ അദ്ദേഹം നല്ല രീതിയിലുള്ള പ്രകടനമാണ് കാഴ്ചവെച്ചത്. അപ്പോൾ അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ അദ്ദേഹം തന്നെ തുടരുന്നതായി നല്ലതെന്ന് വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു.
ഒരു അണ്ടർ പാർ CM ആണ്, ഒരു പ്രതീക്ഷയ്ക്ക് ഉയർന്ന CM അല്ല.
അദ്ദേഹം വളരെ ഡിസിപ്ലിൻ മാൻ ആണ്. ഒരു അഡ്മിനിസ്ട്രേറ്റീവ് ഡിസിപ്ലിൻ അദ്ദേഹം മാനേജ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്.
ജനങ്ങളോടൊപ്പം നിൽക്കുന്നൊരു ആളാണ്.
പക്ഷേ അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ചില കാര്യങ്ങളിൽ ഒരു ധാർഷ്ട്യം അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതൊരു ന്യൂനതയായിട്ട് തന്നെ കാണണം. ഒരു ജനകീയ നേതാവാകുമ്പോൾ ഒരിക്കലും ധാർഷ്ട്യം അവർക്ക് യോജിച്ചതല്ല.
But now there is a bigger question. Can Pinarayi do what no one has done before? Win a third consecutive term?
BJP വന്നാൽ കൊള്ളാമെന്ന് ആഗ്രഹമുണ്ട്. പിണറായി വിജയൻ നല്ലതാണ്, പാർട്ടിയിൽ നല്ല ആളുമാണ്. സംഭവം ഇത് എല്ലാം ആണെങ്കിൽ തന്നെ തുടർ ഭരണം നീണ്ടുപോയാൽ പോയി.
The story of Pinarayi Vijayan begins in Kannur, a district known for its left politics. Like many in the left, he also started young. Student politics, party work, and then climbed slowly. He entered the assembly in the 1970s. But his real power did not come from the elections. It came from inside the party. In 1998, he became CPIM's Kerala State Secretary and stayed there for nearly 2 decades. That's where his image was built. Disciplined, organized, in control.
Well, Pinarayi Vijayan is a very capable leader, has always been a very capable leader, right from he has gone through extremely difficult challenges in life. And so he is a person who has, gained strength as he went along through these difficulties. A rough situation make people even rougher. So he has gone through it personally and politically. So after the passing of all the top faces of the Communist Party, like from EMS to EK Nayanar, the party who had only V.S. Achuthanandan who belonged to that generation. V.S. Achuthanandan, who was so powerful, his group was completely overwhelmed by Pinarayi Vijayan. This factional war in the party, which we see from which we saw from 1990s onwards, also is one of the reasons which threw up a leader like Pinarayi Vijayan. He is a person who grew up in the most violent crucible of Kerala, that is Kannur. So I think these all helped Pinarayi Vijayan to a large extent. So I think personally, politically, historically, temperamentally, and also the kind of social changes that have shaped Kerala and shaped this political situation in Kerala also, they all had a role in making Pinarayi Vijayan the person that he is now.
Before we move ahead, a quick update. This election season, we, the reporters at the News Minute, are on the ground across the states that go into election this year, bringing you the stories that truly matter. Not just what's said on the stage, but what's actually felt on the ground. We are committed to going the extra mile to keep you informed. But to keep doing that, we need your support. Scan the QR code on your screen or log on to the News Minute website and contribute to our election reporting fund. Inside the CPIM, leadership has traditionally been collective. Decisions are meant to emerge through internal debate and consensus. But many observers say that Pinarayi Vijayan's leadership style changed that balance. Supporters describe Pinarayi Vijayan as decisive, a leader who takes firm administrative decisions and pushes the government machinery to deliver. Critics see something else. They say that power today is concentrated and decisions are increasingly made from one center. At times, even the allies with the left have hinted at discomfort.
ഞാൻ ഉയർത്തിയ പ്രശ്നം പാർട്ടിക്കാലത്ത് സമീപകാലത്ത് വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ജീർണതയാണ്. അതിൻ്റെ ഫലമായി നിരവധി ആളുകൾ പാർട്ടിയിൽ തഴക്കവും പഴക്കമുള്ള നിരവധി ആളുകൾ ഇപ്പോൾ UDFിൻ്റെ പിന്തുണയോട് കൂടിയിട്ടാണിപ്പോൾ.
Pinarayi, he is very strong in the party. He is, nobody can question his authority. Whoever have questioned his authority have ultimately thrown out of the party or they went outside. They were forced to get out.
Both the strength and weakness of the LDF is Pinarayi Vijayan. Pinarayi Vijayan has this particular streak of being very powerful, if not authoritarian. But at the same time, as you said, he is a man of action. He is a person who can deliver, who is seen as a person who is capable of getting things done. Political morality, etc., have taken a back seat. People are looking for those who can deliver, irrespective of their ideology or their personality streaks and all. And Pinarayi Vijayan definitely fills the bill. He is a person who can do. This was shown during the COVID days. And also the infrastructure projects that the LDF has launched in the last 5 years have been lingering for the longest time in Kerala. But he has given it a good push. But at the same time, in a democratic society, I think this is not healthy for a society, for the democratic society.
Inside the party, though, there is little open challenge to Pinarayi Vijayan. And over time, the party itself has adjusted around him and his persona. Insiders say the reason is simple. He remains the left's most recognizable face in Kerala politics. And today, the distinction between the party and the leader has largely collapsed.
Without Pinarayi Vijayan, at least of now, it looks completely, leaderless or completely shorn of any good faces. That is not the case some time back. You had a number of leaders as tall as Pinarayi Vijayan. V.S. Achyutanandan was even a taller leader. You had Kodiyeri Balashan. And but as of now, because of the kind of changes that have happened across countries and across the world, you have this tendency to sort of increasingly rely on one particular leader. I think it will be a big challenge for the left to think about a party without or past Pinarayi Vijayan. It's not a healthy situation for any organization to rely on one particular leader or to one particular face. But I think things might change afterwards.
Kerala voters are politically sharp, but also very predictable. For decades, the state politics has followed this very same rhythm. One term for the left and the next one for the Congress-led alliance. That is until 2021, the year that broke this pattern. The left came back to power for a consecutive term and Pinarayi Vijayan made history. Now, the question is simple. Was that an exception or the beginning of a new pattern?
What broke the bipolar coalition? I would respond from two angles. Number one, the disunity among the UDF alliance. That led to the defeat of the UDF in general. And moreover, the presence of BJP, the growing presence of BJP, taking away slice of vote share of both UDF and LDF. It also affected the decline of bipolarism. Now Kerala is tripolar. So bipolarism was convenient in election arithmetic, but it is not working now. But that idea has broken in 2021 when the same coalition was returned to power.
Pinarayi Vijayan's career has also been accompanied by controversies and criticisms. The SNC Lavalin case in which he was discharged, the CMRL Exalogic illegal payment case involving his daughter Veena, and so on. But despite all this, the party has always been behind him.
This changed slightly in the recent past when at least 3 leaders rebelled in the party: B. Kunnikrishnan, G. Sudhakaran, and T.K. Govindan. These leaders raised questions on corruption and authoritarianism within the party. Pinarayi's camaraderie with Vellapalli Nadeshan, a community leader known for making Islamophobic comments, had upset many Muslim voters in the state.
Another criticism against the CM is that he unduly promotes Minister Mohammad Riaz, who is also his son-in-law. For his supporters, these are all distractions. They point out that Pinarayi's strong leadership has helped Kerala navigate crisis. During his tenure, the state has dealt with 2 devastating floods, COVID-19 pandemic, and landslides.
Unlike last time, there are a lot of controversies around the charisma of the Chief Minister. Last time it was totally different. If you recall the occurrence of floods twice and COVID-19, where the LDF and the Chief Minister assured security support in every sector and has done remarkable work, and there was a feel-good factor on the part of the government under the able leadership of a very responsible Chief Minister who was available in the television screen between 6 and 7 every day those days. So there was a charisma built around him. No wonder he got a remarkable majority and the coalition came back to power. This time, that charisma is not there because of the controversies. Controversies relating to gold theft, controversies relating to party corruption. And further, within the party, there are large areas of objection, revolt. So, almost in every part of Kerala, prominent leaders of the left raised their voice of revolt because of the authoritarian style. That was their complaint, authoritarian style of the Chief Minister. So, naturally, the charisma which he built last time is not strong this time. So, charisma, I won't say there is no charisma. Charisma is there. He is a strong leader, and the entire bogey of the LDF coalition stands completely united under his guidance.
The left faces a strategic choice. Should it project a new generation of leaders or stick with the man who delivered its last 2 victories? For now, the answer appears to be clear. It is Sakava Pinarayi Vijayan.
എന്തായാലും പിണറായി സർക്കാർ തുടരണം എന്നുള്ളതാണ് അഭിപ്രായം.
ബോൾഡാണ്.
The age is another factor. Age is another factor. Like 3-0, its chances are very bleak for me.
Pinarayi 3.0 is not completely unlikely. One cannot rule out the possibility completely in spite of the apparent anti-incumbency.
After nearly 10 years in power, dissatisfaction over unemployment, economic issues, and governance could shape voter sentiments. But Kerala's politics have often produced surprises, from a party worker in Kannur to the most powerful leader in Kerala's left politics. Pinarayi's rise has reshaped Kerala's political landscape. Now another test awaits.
If the left wins once more, Pinarayi Vijayan could become the Chief Minister again. But if voters choose a change, it will be an end to the political continuity. Either way, the story of this election will be in many ways the story of one man, Pinarayi Vijayan.